Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks and also for stocks that has dragged a lot of attention during today's trading sessions. So today, as many other videos we did actually of today, we mainly dedicate to interesting stocks that has shown big movements to understand what's going on with those. And one of them is Acumen Incorporated, traded at NASDAQ, ticker name OCGN. This is a gene therapy pharmaceutical company that is developing several gene therapeutic drugs, and actually it has shown during last 2 months enormous volatility from sub 0.20 cents level towards almost a dollar level, 95 cents. And today also you can see that there was a significant move up, which still unfortunately finished with kind of a dark candle, seemingly evening star or kind of trend breaking indicator. But to understand if it is so or not, let's in general first have a look to the company. And it's important to notice that this company is therapeutic. So any therapeutic company, especially the company with a market capacity of around 100 million, which is really a penny level for therapeutic companies, and actually this you can call them a penny stock company indeed. It's the movement of prices, especially this severe movement of prices, like almost 4 or 5 times that we see from this 0.20 to almost $1 level, is mainly based on news expectation and a lot of, let's say, emotions from traders. And indeed today we saw this movement because of FDA designation for one of the drugs of the Acumen. And it's important to notice this is not really like approval, but designation letter from FDA showing the possible potential for the drug. Of course, it's a positive, it's rather positive, let's call it the negative news. It just says that the show is still continuing, so show must go on. There is a potential, but when there is a potential, the question is there money to continue and are there funds for company to continue? Because to understand this crucial question, which will then further let us understand what will happen with the company, most probably let's have a look to a bigger scale picture of this price movement. And that's the year scale. You don't really need to focus on candles here, just to look the price differences, and price differences are enormous. So look, these levels, like almost $13 levels, and then we went to sub 0.20 cents. The sub 0.20 cents actually is $0.20 or 20 cents level. This is enormous gap, and it's nothing to do with COVID or whatsoever, because the COVID is just here, yeah, it's just here. It's only from, let's say, 0.47 to about 0.27 level. So this enormous movement speaks about the struggling of company overall to deliver a final product to be bought out. And also it speaks about constant loss of operational funds to continue the research. Though it's not dying yet, and also today's FDA designation is speaking that there is still potential in the drug, but what's the future? So speaking of that, we know that it's about 100 million market capacity company, and this is a penny level for pharma companies actually. And don't forget, it's now 100 million, yeah? When it was about 0.20, it's like 5 times less. So actually, it's already arguable if the company has any operational funds. And usually when this happens, when you have these situations for penny stock companies with low capacities and lack of operational funds for further research, what happens is a dooming situation that indeed drags price from these levels, like we just saw on bigger scale, to almost nothing. And this is actually a reverse split or any kind of stocks proposal to accumulate more money for the company. So it's a series of proposals, offerings, and then reverse splits to return actually to bucks level in order to not to be delisted. And this is very painful for long-term players. So the same situation for Acumen. So if you're a long-term player, it's very simple, avoid. And otherwise, if you are not an expert in gene therapy and you really don't believe to the drug, otherwise avoid. But if you're a wave trader, if you're a daily trader catching volatility waves, well, this might be interesting. Although now it's important to understand that it's just a hope letter from FDA. It's not really in use, something solid that product is available. And as any hope letter of FDA usually ends up with a strong bears movement and also indicates end of wave. So we see another similar situations with similar candles, but those three were actually technical based. And here it's really new space. So what could be expected? Some volatility still can be expected tomorrow. Will depend. Maybe opening will be even higher, but it's inevitable correction. And correction might be very severe, either towards moving average 200 with this red line. By the way, three moving averages legends are depicted on the left. So it will be either till the moving average 200, or most probably it will be pierced even further. We will see it. If that's happened, there will be several, let's say, interesting buy opportunities. The first very strong defense line is staying here actually, and then the second will be here. So these would be the levels to enter to the stock for those huge volatility games. So this will be one level, second level. And if there is anything, something like offering, which very might be, because it's a very high price now, if it's their offering coming, it could go even lower, and then it's actually can even beat the lowest level. So should be very careful here, because this is usually like jump, bump and dump play, or like dump and jump. So there are many tricks. It's mainly penny stock waiting for news, and FDA can either doom it or boom it. So be very careful. Overall advice here is wait for those very depths of dark circles here and here, because mainly for this week the general action here is correction, and because it's news based, immediately consideration comes how to proceed further research. Okay, it's positive, there is a potential, but usually when it's positive with potential news, immediately question happens for the company where to get funds for further research, either to sell it, to buy out. Of course, in this case it will be very positive, but usually big pharmas don't buy just on hope. They really buy solid products. Usually they buy after FDA approvals, and there is nothing to think that this won't be the case here as well. So until there is FDA approval, probably there won't be any buyout, and company either need to propose some offerings of stocks to gain money for further research, or to take some loans. In both cases, very strong movement down can be expected here. Again, saying that there is still volatility possibility for these coming two trading sessions, but overall, it's expected by the end of the week there will be strong correction, and hopefully there will be no, let's say, offerings based on operational needs. So very careful to be, still being careful and risky, of course, also offers a lot of possibilities if you buy in the right time. In those levels, maybe also consider severe average down possibilities. So try to keep, let's say, twice funds or twice average down from the amounts you buy. Also, maybe you can consider this as a third last defense line. And of course, a lot of volatility is expected, and when we reach level of below 0.35, there will be another volatility game in these trading channels. That's it for Acumen. Good luck with it, and please follow our channel. I also would like to draw your attention that we are now present on Facebook. You can either find us by directly pressing @StockAdvice or just look Stock Advisor Place. If you're a Facebook fan, please follow us there, then you won't miss any videos. Also for Android people, we have free mobile application on Google Play Store. You can download it, press install, it's free. It contains 15 latest price buying advices for stocks, and this way you can have your list always with you. And when you are interested to more detailed explanation, you're of course always welcome to come to the channel on YouTube and watch the appropriate video. Thank you on that. This was it for Acumen. Very promising stock, though very risky, so you need to know what you are doing. Don't be overexcited with it, and try to follow those advices. Good luck with it. Thank you, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.